Now we're gonna go ahead and jump into this point and shoot content. Make sure you hit that like, hit that comment, hit that good subscribe button. Point and shoot is breaking down the truth of the beef between ADAM22 and Flakko. We know it's a lot of things going on with this Cold War, and unofficially no shots have been fired, but it's been a lot of things behind the scenes. Let's jump into this content. Without further ado, let's get into it. Let's go.
All right, so for this video, I want to talk to you guys about the Nashua Cuck finally sending shots at Funky Fred.
BETRAYAL is my
And it's because Fred Jala has been openly dissing and disparaging the entire No Jumper brand, saying they all suck, they're all peons to him.
I think if Adam told 99.9% of that building, hey, bruh, come and suck my from this flow. In exchange, you get the podcast once a week. You think they won't make it? All right, man. Adam is the only
Somebody do it.
person who will hire them on his platform.
And so the No Jumper hosts got mad about this. They were like, why is this 5'2", 386-pound Jala?
He paid $2,500 for the box.
Why is he dissing us, and why is the Cuck not sticking up for us? Listen to what the Cuck has to say.
That's just like, you know, yeah, he can say that. I don't care. If he says something about me, I might get concerned, but he can say whatever he wants about you guys. I don't go.
Damn, okay.
I told him fire up the OBS and defend themselves.
I think it was Lush pretty much saying, like, how much does he have to talk about No Jumper being bad as a platform for Adam to get sick of it and actually speak out about it? But you're pretty much saying it's not even on your radar.
I haven't seen it, so I don't know. Like, if he does say that, then, like, I would respond. Like, if anyone sent me a clip of Flakko saying something that I felt like was offensive enough that I wanted to respond to it, I would do so. But,
okay.
So Jala says that 99% of all of No Jumper fucking sucks.
Adam says it's not offensive to me because they talking bad about Sean. He ain't talking bad about me.
And the Cuck says that he doesn't really see that as like really anything that he's like, yeah, that's true. What the fuck? What? And so people were like, whoa, the Cuck is acting scared. Like, is he scared to respond to this Jala? What does Jala have on the Cuck? People were seriously concerned about this. They were like, does Jala have some seriously like disturbing, twisted details that he could go scorched earth with on this Cuck? And he doesn't want the smoke. So the Cuck's like, I honestly didn't see anything. You didn't see anything, really? You've got Jala talking about how shitty No Jumper is. You didn't see that? I don't think so. I'm going to have to add that to the 16's book of lies. What? And so he's pretty much trying to lie his way out of responding to Jala, and the pressure was on. The audience was pressuring him. They were teasing him. They were like, why are you letting Jala bully you? What happened to the 22-ster? So the Cuck finally...
Nah, the 22-ster got put to bed, man. Jala made sure that Flakko out here catching these bodies, man. Making these dudes look crazy.
Sends a couple of shots Jala's way, and he basically says that Jala is a loser who is inept with women. He teases him for buying prostitutes and having no life at all. He's pretty much shitting on Jala. I want to show you this. Look at this.
When did Flakko like have friends in real life? Like, no shots. Like, I'm in the same boat where I mean, honestly, yeah, Flakko is exactly like me in the sense that Flakko just literally like makes YouTube videos and then goes to sleep. Like, he like I have like a family. I have a kid and a wife. I mean, I guess he has like a girlfriend, but he don't do shit besides make YouTube videos.
So this is an actual diss. This isn't.
Damn, man. So Adam is basically making it clear Flakko has no real life outside of making YouTube videos. Golly, kind of a messed up thing to say about your friend.
Light. This isn't like, oh, he's just, no, he's actually dissing Jala. He's saying, I've got a wife, I've got a kid, I've got stuff Jala has no idea about. Like, he's not even a man. So this Cuck's basically saying that he's better than Jala. He's what?
BETRAYAL is my real
I mean, really, he really is. He's saying that his life is more he's got more responsibilities. He's actually interested in stuff.
But I have like other things I'm interested in shit that I don't make YouTube content about. But with Flakko, literally, you have to understand he does not do anything besides making up YouTube videos. And I don't know, maybe solicit prostitutes here and there. But I think that's part of the problem.
See, there you go. Why do you have to add that prostitute jab in there at the end? What? This Cuck.
You gotta...
Man, little sneak dissing, man. And you know with ADAM22, the devil is in the details. So you got to pay attention and watch out to certain things because he could be trying his best to make sure that Flakko just doesn't exist in his space anymore. We know it doesn't take much for ADAM22 to want you up out of here, man. So Flakko, you could be on your way out.
Understand, Jala makes YouTube videos and has sex with teenage street-level prostitutes.
What? That's literally a diss. I don't care. I mean, this isn't subbing anymore. He threw that in at the end, and he meant it as a diss. So the Cuck is actually, and he's also bitter about Jala's ability to make so many videos. Jala wakes up literally in the morning, starts making videos for like 16 hours. I clocked it. I watched his activity. He's making videos for 16 hours a day. And people are just astonished by his ability his output is seriously, his biggest attribute is his ability to output so much content. And it's because I think that he has a drug problem.
Jolly is my real.
Goodness gracious. Point and shoot is breaking this down like a pound, ain't he? This is going from bad to worse.
2,500 for the
And
box.
I think he's using Adderall as a doping measure. I think he's doping. This is the same thing as using steroids in Major League Baseball. But in this case, it's legal because it's prescribed to him, I think, probably. And I'm going to show you some clips that support my theory. And I'm going to start with this. Look at this. Jala talking about Adderall in a conversation. He brings it up like he doesn't even know what it is. He's saying that like he's heard of it before. Okay, watch this.
Brown really needs to probably sit down and, and decompress.
You might dish you. You say cocaine, get rid of that stutter problem too. You might be.
Yo, no, bro, I heard Adderall gets rid of it.
Which one you gonna do?
Bro, I'll go with Adderall first before cocaine.
All right.
No, but bro, listen, I'll keep it a buck though, right? So, bro, like when I see
That's a sick statement.
crackheads out here, right? Crack look like it's so much fun,
Wow.
right? So if I'm, let's say, 70 years old on my deathbed, bro, I'll probably try some crack.
You gonna die at 70.
Okay, so Jala says that he thinks crack looks fun. What? But he also says, I heard Adderall might get rid of stuff. I'm gonna look into Adderall someday because I heard that it gets rid of your stutters. And Jala has a paralyzing stutter. So he's talking about Adderall. Now in this next clip, it's going to show that Jala was lying and sort of by omission, by acting like he didn't know what Adderall was. And this is a proven lie. Watch this clip.
So at some point in my life, I was prescribed Adderall. So
You did Adderall for a while?
shit.
How long?
Wow. So now he says he had an Adderall prescription.
So this whole time you've had an Adderall prescription, but you tried to act like you didn't know what it was?
What? Before he was saying, I heard Adderall. I heard somewhere Adderall might get rid of it, but I want to try crack.
no, bro, I heard Adderall gets rid of it.
Which one you gonna do?
Bro, I'll go with Adderall first.
Now he's saying that he's actually had a prescription. He says, at some point in my life, I had a prescription. Wait until you hear how long ago his prescription
At
was.
some point in my life, I was prescribed Adderall. So
You did Adderall for a while?
shit.
How long?
just like in college and shit. You feel me? Just
He had a prescription for Adderall in college. What? That was like 2 years before he joined No Jumper. But he's acting like he barely knows what it is.
Like a year, a couple months? Like how long?
I would be real. Like it usually came out during finals week like my first 2 years, probably like freshman and sophomore.
You got a degree?
So the more he talks,
So the more he talks, the more he just gets caught up in his stupid lie that he told for absolutely no reason.
the more suspicious this gets. He says that he only took it the first 2 years of college, but not the last 2 years. Why would he just abandon that? And he used it for finals week, so he's using it for extreme focus. And this is exactly what I think that he uses it to make YouTube videos for. He's just focused on YouTube videos from the moment he opens his eyes to the moment he closes them to go to sleep.
Or maybe like even Adderall or something.
Nah, man, not Adderall. Like it should be like more, more sharp.
Would you take an Adderall?
Yeah, I've taken it before.
Really? What does it do?
But you really think that's a video of someone who's unhinged
For my
and
stutter.
off crazy medication?
All right, so Jala admits to having a prescription for Adderall for his stutter. So he gets this chemical advantage through his doctor for having a speech impediment, and then he repurposes them into focusing stimulants so that he can focus on making YouTube videos for 16 hours a day. And I want to play this clip of Jala.
Now, I'm wondering why Flakko would, tell such amazing, stupid lies and put himself in a flu flammer situation once again. You would think that by now that he's learned how to do better. You would think that by now he's better learned how to deal with the situation, deal with the occasion, but here we are.
And he is acting very stimulated. His mouth is very dry. When Jala, if anyone's ever wondering why Jala's mouth is always so fucking dry, it's because he's probably on Adderall. What? Not kidding about this. And his stutter is super dialed back in this clip. He looks like it's working, like the medication's probably working. And in this clip, he talks about how he didn't eat anything and didn't sleep. And he's, it's just like, isn't that what people on Adderall do? Look at this.
I went to bed at 1 a.m., woke up at 3:30 a.m., sat in that airport for 2 hours, decided to finally read the pre-op instructions. Figured, oh, damn, I was supposed to have a big breakfast. Too late, because I didn't notice until about 7:50 a.m. in the morning, and I had to drive over there, right? So I didn't really have time to eat. So I got there super sleepy, fatigued, exhausted, and hungry as hell.
So he was sitting around in an airport that has probably too much food in it.
Yeah, why wouldn't you just eat at the airport?
And he didn't have time to eat. What? That sounds like tweaker activity. I'm sorry. And so I do think that Jala is abusing.
Yeah, that does sound like tweaker activity, because why wouldn't you just eat at the airport? That doesn't make sense at all.
Stems, okay? So we're going to go to this next clip where the cuck further disses
Unless you're not really getting no money and all those YouTube numbers you have are fake and you can't really afford to eat at the airport.
Jala and says that, the cuck doesn't like how productive Jala is. He's very bitter. You're going to hear the bitterness in his voice. Watch this clip.
Get a prostitute, fuck her, go back to making YouTube videos. Like that, it's just so much faster. Like he has to get back to making his fucking 7th YouTube video of the day. He doesn't have time to kick it with you after we have sex. That's why he likes prostitutes, for better or for worse. I mean, it's like, that's what's going on. But yeah, I mean, I am, people are always like, oh, you want to diss Flakko or whatever. Honestly, whoa. Like,
so yeah, the cuck was sort of popping it right there. He was saying that,
Jala, that's why he needs to get prostitutes and I don't.
So the cuck doesn't understand that he pays for sex too. What? So the cuck is actually mad at Jala. Did you hear it in his voice? He's like,
he's got to make his 7 fucking...
Yeah, well, Adam calls it, paying podcast host.
Make...
Shout out to Plug Talk.
Fucking more video...
When you say fucking that early in the sentence, that's... If he would have said 17 more fucking videos, it'd be different than...
He's got to make fucking 17 more videos.
Has to get back to making his fucking 7th YouTube video of the day.
So the cuck sounds bitter, but he finds comfort in the fact that he created Jala. He gave birth to Jala, so now he gets to take credit for Jala's career. So now what I think's going on here is that the audience has finally gotten under the cuck's skin by teasing him about not defending No Jumper against Jala's attacks. So now it seems like the cuck's realizing, hey, all of the hosts hate Jala. All of the audience hates Jala. Even Jala's audience hates Jala. What? So it doesn't really make sense anymore for the cuck to be protecting him other than to just want to be able to take credit for his career and beyond.
Or, like I keep saying, Flakko knows something about Adam that Adam doesn't want to talk about.
Good terms with him. So I just thought this was so...
I'm sure Flakko has some pretty dark secrets about Adam. I'm sure you know some things that could probably destroy whatever Adam has going on.
Interesting that the cuck is calling Jala a trick and a John now, just like Munchie and just like everyone else. So, Jala doesn't need any more enemies, does he? But he's got more now. Moose Knuckle. So Moose Knuckle is the newest host at No Jumper. Okay, he's a big sweaty lummox. And he went on Back on Fig. Back on Fig's hosted by T-Rel. This is Jala's old podcasting host partner. They had a podcast called Rap Playlist Daily that they quit immediately after my video about Jala came out. About how he doesn't know how to grow a channel.
Damn, the Rap Daily podcast, that's gone. They don't do that no more? The T-Rel and Flakko show is over with?
And stuff. And so T-Rel and Smack have this show Back on Fig, and they got this new guy, Sharky, I guess. Anyways, so it's looking like T-Rel is angry with Jala for ditching him, and now Back on Fig is anti-Jala, and now they're running the smear campaign by having Moose Knuckle on, because Moose Knuckle is not popping at all. There's no reason to have him on other than to diss on Jala and create some drama. So they had Moose Knuckle on specifically to talk about Jala's accusations about the underage girl. Wait until you see how disrespectful Knuckle is to Jala on Back on Fig and how Back on Fig is just allowing this to happen. They're supposed to be Jala's friend, but they're not. They're actually going after Jala by proxy. They're just bringing on someone that's going to torch Jala so they don't have to, but they want it to be on their watch. So let's play the clip.
They want to get the clip. They want to get the content. They want to get the numbers. They want to get the viewership for somebody embarrassing Flakko.
Fig, man, I got this whole ass nigga Moose man with me, man.
Listen, bro.
Hey, Flakko, fuck you, Flakko.
You gotta tell me beforehand.
Man.
What's up, T-Rel? What's up?
Moose said you a bitch.
Man, I got this whole ass nigga Moose man here, man. The chat been saying, man, call this nigga Flakko. Call this nigga Flakko. This nigga Moose man said, you better not call this nigga. I'm gonna make sure I bring up the girl.
You're right.
And I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is the girl.
Yeah, well, here, bro. Listen, bro. We did a whole podcast on this.
T-Rel knows exactly who the girl is because they did a whole podcast on it. So now T-Rel wants the whole world to know that Flakko was allegedly buying a good time from an underage adult worker.
I got like a video of there's like 120,000 views right now, like and debunking and like all that shit. So I don't give a fuck. But like, why? Wait, here, right? So what is this? So okay, so like, why the call? Like what you want me to talk about?
So they called Jala and started pressing him about this teenage prostitute that's going on, this dealings that he had with her. And so this is really embarrassing for Jala, and he should probably take an Adderall because he's stuttering like a Chinese finger trap stuffed into a broken record player.
What? Listen,
I'm not a criminal. You buy pussy. That's criminal activity, my boy. That's against the law.
Yeah.
I'm a law-abiding citizen, my boy. That girl younger than the documentary. I don't care if she was freshly 18. You got videos where you say 18-year-olds is kids, my boy.
Can we do one, Mike?
Yeah. But he been yapping for me.
Right. But so like you know, brother, you know, niggas
So
are
Moose is
personally-
pressing Jolly. He's really yelling at him. He's like, she was younger than a documentary. I was like, what? What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's stupid. That doesn't make sense. But we get the point that you're trying to make.
But yeah, so and look at what's this outfit? You look like Missy Elliott on a hot day. What the fuck? It's July.
This nigga look like he finna go tell a stand. Like he finna go do a stand-up special.
Hey,
Bro, think he Eddie Murphy.
you stupid or something? And I was looking, and he had this stupid ass outfit on the other day too. This like 90s like douchebag outfit, or at least that's what he was going for, because LA fashion is sort of like this boxy, relaxed fit clothes that are kind of baggy. So he thinks he's dressing like LA people dress, but he's not. He's shot for like mid 90s, but he's giving like early 2000s, which is cringe. A Creed shirt. Isn't that band that goes, when dreaming, guided true enough,
Like, the point his shit is burnt out.
the world, time and time again. Has sunrise in parentheses italicized. That's a violation. I'm sorry. Italicizing things for no reason. So Moose's outfits are trash. Let's continue with this clip of him torching Jala, though, for that girl.
Okay, yeah, fine. Then I started it. It's still fuck you then. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? if Nolan Wells is a kid, how you talk about in all your videos, then so was that little girl. So was that 18-year-old girl. If Nolan Wells is a kid,
Yeah, if Nolan Wells is a kid, that 18-year-old girl is for sure a kid.
your eyes, so was that girl.
Pastor. Again, T-Rail. Again, niggas was talking about this and this, right? Cool. I caught it. I exposed niggas' flaws, and now they're trying to keep right.
Is Nolan Wells a kid in your eyes?
So we can really see Moose Knuckle becoming enraged at this point.
Is Nolan Wells a kid in your eyes? The 18-year-old that died with all them white people. Was he a kid in your eyes?
Contradicting again.
Was he a kid in your eyes? Yes or no?
Again, we exposing you for.
Was he a kid? Yes or no?
Again, you're trying to deflect.
You won't answer the question. There's a reason. Nolan Wells was a kid at 18 when he died with all them white people. That little girl you paid for that was freshly 18 when she put 2024/2025 and her birthday's November 7th. That only leaves 2 months of 2024 where she was of age. That's scary. That's scary. That's what you should be answering to.
This right here is how you know.
That is scary. That is scary. And when you look at it like that, it is extremely predatory. And at that girl only being a fresh 18 years old, there's no reason why a grown old Flakko should be doing this. Like, it just, no, that's not acceptable.
Niggas lost, right? Because again,
And I want people to know that the girl he's talking about, the 18-year-old that just turned 18 when Jala decided to give her money in exchange for sex, Jala interviewed that girl's alleged pimp a long time ago, and that's how he'd been getting girls, I think, from this guy K7 the Confessor.
You would say, you know, and he's daddy. Of course, that's daddy.
Instead of K7 the Finesser, you called him K7 the K7 the Confessor. That is crazy work.
No, I'm the manager of Finesse
Yeah,
Game.
he's my manager.
I'm her manager.
Yeah,
Is he okay? But okay.
he's my manager.
Remember, I'm helping her build herself up. Like, listen, man. Hey, man. Co-nigga, man. Co-pepe. Hey, I fuck with it though, man.
So this is not good now that, the entire No Jumper crew, including the 16 of Nashua, are against Jala. Back on Fig seems to be, like, secretly against Jala, like, playing in his face, like how he does to them. But they're against Jala. Everyone's against Jala. And so Jala's got problems, okay? So thank you guys for watching, and I will see.
Damn, man. Flakko versus everybody. All thighs on him. Flakko belly. Sheesh. We about to get up out of here, though, man. This is a diabolical situation. Red dots to the left. You know the rest. We go.